What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a first look at the Air Jordan 1 UNC Reimagined. Before we get into this pair, I want to remind you that this video and all the other content on my channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you're new, guys, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. It's so helpful. Really helps us go further, faster, and get you more reviews out. You can also be sure to follow me on Instagram and then on TikTok at kvegaskickz. Guys, I so appreciate all your support, and we're going to jump right into these UNC ones. So this one was one that I was really pumped about. Number one, I'm a UNC fan, and it's been a tough year, so this really helps. But I love the Reimagined line. Every shoe, really with the exception of the Royal Jordan 1 Reimagined, I think has been great. This one, no exception. Let me show you where I picked these up, guys. I, of course, will have all that info in the description as well, and use discount code kvegas. I know they'll get you taken care of. So this is the first batch of this shoe, and sometimes I'm a little hesitant on the first batches because they're not, or they can be hit or miss. But I gotta tell you, and we'll see as we go throughout the video, I think they did a really good job on this pair. Bottom of the shoe, you got that Jordan 1 outsole in that nice UNC blue, and it does have the aged effect, just like the Lost and Founds. Really cool on that. Everything looks to be completely on point. You do have that sail aged hit on the midsole, and a really nice crisp line going from that UNC to the sail. That is something that a lot of times on the first batches of Jordan 1s, they may not get that quite as clean. So I was happy about that. Going around to the medial side, that line is still really crisp, and stitching is good. Don't really see anything to complain about. Toe box area looks good. Again, more of that aged look right there. Kind of the faded look. Really cool. Now, as far as the fit and the comfort of the shoe, these are men's 13. That's another thing that concerns me sometimes with first batches, really with Jordan 1s and sometimes Jordan 5s, that they don't fit true to size, at least in a size 13. It's almost like it's a size 12 and they just put a size 13 tag in it, because even the insole sometimes will say 12 on the underneath side of it. But anyway, not the case here. They do fit true to size, men's 13. And they come with a nice Dream Cell insole, which is my favorite. So they were pretty comfortable on foot. I did slip them on before the video to make sure of all that. And yeah, and of course we'll definitely take a look at the insole later on, but yeah, they do fit true to size. Now the upper of the shoe, I think they got a pretty good shape on this one as well. Sometimes that's another thing that first batches may not be quite as good at. One thing I really look for is the toe box area, a nice sleek kind of curve to it, which I think this one definitely has. All your UNC panels on this shoe are pretty soft, flat leather. I was impressed with that, because that's another thing that sometimes the first batch doesn't get quite as good quality, but this one seems to have it. And then you have that kind of crackled leather on the other panels, much like the Lost and Founds. I think you can see that there. And then certainly up at the ankle collar, it's really crackled up there. It looks great. Your toe box does bounce back with no issues. You can see it's pretty good thick cuts of leather. Again, really soft around this toe cap area. And then you get two sets of laces, kind of the off-white and the UNC. Not really sure which ones I'm going to go with, because I really just don't know. The off-white may be a cleaner look. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think, guys, which one you think would look better. You do have the aged look also on this tongue, and it is super padded, really nice on that. And then of course you got your Nike Air up here in the UNC blue. Back of the tongue again with the aged look, and you can see the UNC hits on your sock liner, and then that white insole. Padding in here feels really good. These felt really good on foot, guys, for a Jordan 1. Obviously, you know, you got to know what you're putting on your foot, but the padding and then that Dream Cell insole makes a big difference. Now of course you got more crackled leather all around this area underneath the swoosh, which is again a flat grainy leather. And then up here at the ankle collar, it gets super crackly. You can see that, and then that wings logo looks really good in that white embossed onto the UNC blue. I think they did a really good job there. The one thing I would say is that maybe it could have a little bit more of an hourglass shape. It is present, but maybe not quite as defined. But it's certainly not bad, and it'll look good on foot. I hate to be, I almost feel like I'm being nitpicky by even bringing that up. You do got a nice shape here, and it does of course have the double stitching. There's another shot of that nice crackled aged leather. Really cool. Yeah, I love the way they did this. I think the execution on this one and the Lost and Founds was great, and that's virtually what this is. The same kind of storyline as the Lost and Found, just with the UNC colorway as opposed to the Chicago. Let's bring in our left one and take a look at it. Looks great, man. Cannot wait to get these on foot right just in time for March Madness. Again, it's been a tough year as a UNC fan, so this really makes things a little bit better. You can see right away this one doesn't have quite the same crackling. You know, I don't know, I know some retail pairs of Lost and Founds, it varied from shoe to shoe, so I don't know that I'm going to worry about something like that. Give you another shot of your Wings logo and up close of the crackled leather. And again, one thing I love is seeing that nice crisp line going from the outsole, that blue, to the sail. And again, you got that aged look like we talked about. Excuse me. Really nice soft leather around here with the bounce back. And let's get this light on and we will take a look at the Strobel. See the gray Strobel with the extra threading taped down. There is your size tag, guys. Now, inside of these came with your cardboard shoe tree inserts. See right here, and is for the correct size range since these are men's 13. And then, like I said, the very nice Dream Cell insole, the white with the blue branding, and it is for a correct men's 13. Like I said, sometimes I'll get a size 13 shoe, but then I look at the insole and it's a size 12 because that's really the actual sizing of the shoe. So that's why I really try to tell you guys if they fit true to size, which most of the time they do. Very rarely do I have a pair that doesn't. It does happen though, so I do try to tell you guys that just so you can be sure. I hate for you to, get something and then it not fit properly. So anyway, shoes looking amazing in my opinion. Let me put them to the side and we'll take a look at the box, which is another really nice touch. So you basically have the Lost and Found box flipped. So with that one, we had the orange lid for the Jordan 1 AJKOs. And then the bottom of the box was the regular Jordan 1 box. So we got that flip. So now we got the Jordan 1 lid with the aged look and the AJKO bottom box, or bottom of the box. You can see all your branding on there. And then around here is your box. Label is Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG, dark powder, legend blue, and I can't even read that, good night. No, not legend blue, I'm sorry, dark powder, it won't focus. Sorry guys, there we go, okay, all right. And men's 13, inside you got your regular cardboard look with the swoosh and the word swoosh, and then you do get the same advertisement tissue paper just like we got with the Lost and Founds, white tissue paper underneath that. You can see the anti-mold sticker there on the back of the box. Pretty well protected in shipping, always appreciate that, especially when it's a, out of the ordinary box like this, kind of tells a story along with the shoes, so I appreciate that. But the shoes themselves, phenomenal. Again, very, very impressed, especially for a first quality batch. These things are looking good, and they're going to be going straight to foot because UNC plays this weekend, and I'm going to enjoy these shoes regardless of what happens. So anyway, guys, that's my unboxing review of the Air Jordan 1 Reimagined UNC. I hope that you enjoyed the review and that it was helpful for you. Let me know what you think about this pair in the comments, guys. Be sure to follow me on all my other socials and be on the lookout. We got a lot more reviews coming your way.